welcome. I am doing a video on the best settlements. Now, for number one, that does not make this the greatest settlement. It's the Egret Tours Marina. It is in a southern location, if you like the southern parts of the map, where you can access places like a castle. Here's Sanctuary. Here's the castle. And here's the marina. If you like already built areas, like there's an already built place over here. Not only is that there's lots of resources and places to scrap and things to scrap for rubber and steel. You also, if you can, or if you join the Minutemen, then you're able to get Daily to join you. Which your choice is to kill her, or let her join the Minutemen, and then you can claim this workshop. Not only that, is that there is a lot of areas where you can set up things. It is covered in landmines. You set up little shops all around the place. I'm just not going to talk about what just happened, but yeah. See, oil, other things strung out on my way. You scrap all these. A lot of cloth, which means you can set up beds if you're wanting to start a settler farm. Basically, what that is you farm settlers and look for rare things like the leopard bandana. There is some build space on the docks. Like you can build small structures on here. Right now, I'm setting up one. It makes a really great place. Building the rooms. It has a great budget. Well, somewhat of a great budget. You have less of a budget, but there's already pre-built structures, which means you can add things on the insides if you're interested in that. So that clears up this area. Hey. For this, I'm going to include Sanctuary only because it is one of the greatest, highest build budget. It has one of the highest building budgets. A bunch of pre-built structures and a low ton of resources that you can get and scrap from this place. Keep in mind, this is not including DLCs. I'm here. I said a fast traveling point. As you see, I have some really great areas built. The place is one of the largest settlements in the game. It does have one of the highest building budgets. You see, like there's a house here. You can scrap entire buildings. Well, some of the buildings, not all of them are scrappable, but the destroyed ones can be scrapped, and they carry a lot of resources in it. Not only that, is that you have perfect backyards. And places like this for planning, already pre-built fences, which means you don't have to have a picket magazine to build or to have picket fences here. To build them, yes, but there's already pre-built fences. And then on the curves, which on the side, which is the curves, you can plant mud fruit and stuff on the curves. It can carry a lot of settlers. I don't know what happened to the 16 settlers. There was 16 settlers. And you can carry a lot. Not only that, is it becomes loaded. some areas, like this area, has a good bit of okay land. You have access to water purifiers. Personally, I just use this because a water tower with the DLC. Or the Creation Club DLC. But you can also have a lot of areas for water purifiers. A lot. Not everything here can actually be scrapped, but you get the idea. There's exactly 16 beds, so I'm gonna build another.
Slot machines supposed to flash?
Absolutely.
Yes. You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
What is this?
Farming's as honest work gets.
Oh. Number 3 is the castle. I'll tell you how bad the castle, or no, how good the castle is, my bad. Oh my god. But let's get to it. The castle does have a very fair building space. The castle is a medium-sized settlement. I would say it was a larger, but there's some settlements larger, like Spectacle Island and Sanctuary Hills, but I still make it work. The roofs, you can plant these and protect the settlers. You have pre-built protection, which means you assign people to this, and they'll take on the watchtowers. Turrets, like, I didn't build these turrets. These turrets are already built. You get already built turrets. You just have to set up and add electricity to. You already have a chem stand where vendors can sell chems and it increases happiness. You already have a pre-built one. Which I'm actually going to assign her to this right now. And it adds protected food and water. I don't have any farmers. No, you already have beds all over the place to store protection. Is that, you see how the walls are destroyed? You have an insane amount of concrete in the basement. There is a basement which is right here. You will have to scrap the area. You will have to scrap the wall to go down there. But it is covered in cement which you can use all that cement bags in the basement to start to repair the walls. There's an entire armory full of what are they called? I won't go with the traps. The traps don't work on PlayStation or Xbox. I don't know why I can't set them up. But it's full of artillery, flares, ammo. There is a bunch of laser guns, but I already looted them. And the invisible machines known as... well, the invisible things. And you have multiple roads to the basement, a Minuteman outfit, and everything you need. You do need Ronnie Shawn to get to the armory, though, so I won't get rid of her or attack her. Because she's the only person that can lockpick the special door, and you have to wait for her. Not only that, is that there's many things you can actually add, and they give you the resources to build a water purifier, already built water purifier, and schematics. Not just schematics, is that you have access to these, which you'll be able to rebuild them or they'll already give you materials for, which is rather great. What is Ronnie Shaw doing? Oh no, she can't have a job, can she? No. That clears this settlement up. Number 4.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
The Covenant.
Nothing
absolutely great.
Stay safe.
You may be asking, what am I doing here? Raider attack! Bro. I better not destroy my turret. If you're wondering where all these bodies are, well, there's a lot of people living here. Oh, they do attract flies. That's neat. There's a quite of missions. There's a lot of missions you need to do to get this. You do get traders here, so you can trade with them. You bring Brahmin Caravan. You have already built turrets that you can use. Oh, that turret's destroyed. But you get you get a lot of turrets for defense. Pre-built areas. There's a fair budget if you're not building anything. You have access to building many things. You already have beds laid out. You have terminals. It's a bit of like, let's just say, a role-playing area. There's a lot to it. There's a backstory to it. It already has plants, crops growing, which you can assign a farmer like I am. Where's the farmer at? You will have to pass a test. It doesn't matter. You can fail the test as horrible as possible, and you will still get it. See, does he live here? I'm gonna assign him the crops. You get a robot. The robot will not attack you if you kill everybody. The turrets won't attack you if you kill everybody unless you attack them. He will give you free lemonade every day. It's unique lemonade.
Hey, Deezer.
Fresh lemonade here!
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Deezer's lemonade has been added. You see my jumpsuit? That was going to be a joke. It's no longer a joke. It's just going to keep it like that because it is a pretty nice looking jumpsuit, honestly. The thing is that everything will still be considered stealing after you do complete it all. There's many items you can scrap for gear. It's just like in here. There's fans, cameras, and other things. Things you can scrap for crystal, gear, and liquor bottles. Well, not like liquor bottles, but things that contain liquor in it that you get crystal from. Doors and already built protection. It will increase the happiness a lot. Not only that, is that after destroying the Covenant, you will appear on Diamond City Radio. Well, it won't talk about you specifically, but it will talk about everyone disappearing in the Covenant. And then you replacing everyone in the settlement. Number 5, Starlight Drivein. It appears that we're having a raider attack. No, there's no one here. What's going on? Art. Who's Art? Oh, it's the Synths brothers. They're both Synths. They're both a synth. Glad I got that random encounter. Bro. Oh, I'm just choosing one of them. This is one of the random encounters. One of them is a sense and one of them is they're trying to replace each other. Oh, I did kill the synth one. I saved him.
Hey, please.
Here's a synth component on him. I did kill the right one. Lucky me. But back. If you really like places with a lot of clear space, Starlight Drivein is a great place. It is covered in mole rats and landmines that you will have to clear out. A pond full of waste barrels that you will have to clear out. A workshop in that shed. A big cinema. A lot of building space. You can even set water purifiers. Water purifiers, a pre-built area where you can do a bit of, if you like pre-built areas. It has one of the biggest workshop budgets, which is absolutely wonderful. Many other opportunities and things that you can actually do building. I can build this, but I do not want to get rid of any of the things in my inventory. What do I have? Nope, I still can't build it. Bro, I can't even build anything. If I steal scrap, no one's gonna say a word. So, big build budget. A high amount of settlers can be stored here with max perks. You know, I believe you can fit 20 of them. You can set up stands, shopping stalls. Caravan do not actually come here. There's no caravan that come here. Which, that sucks. There is a bed, but it's really not going to do anything great. You will get a mission if you don't take the place and Preston Garvey gives you a mission. Usually you get it early in the game, but on this character I didn't get the mission at all. But it's to clear Starlight Drivein and set up a radio beacon to attract people. And this is a wonderful place for settler farming, for looking for the leopard bandana. On one of my characters, my original account on the other device, I had the leopard bandana, which I found on a person in Nuka World Market, which was really rare, which is the rarest thing in the game to get, is the leopard bandana. And I wear it to show it off. That wraps this place up. It is a wonderful place. I can ensure it. Number 6. We have Spectacle Island. Spectacle Island is great for many reasons. It is covered in Mylar Kings, and then there's Queens on it, and Mylar Hunters and Mylar Settlers on it. But it gives you a lot of opportunities. There's pre-built areas, a lot of wood. You can scrap wood from this. It has more trees than any other settlement in the game. It is the biggest settlement in the game. Not only the biggest settlement you can get in the game without DLCs. It has a pre-built house where you can scrap things to get wood. A good bit of space. An area here. I used to put my power armor in here. An already built power armor stand and a repair table with the diagnostic card. Just don't mind that. Fertilizer. It is covered in trees. Now look at all these trees. If you don't like islands, because this island's actually off coast. It's actually off coast of the castle. Not only is that there's a good bit of opportunities. I put this as one of my my favorite settlement on my other characters. This one and my last one, I just didn't use them as much, but you have access to a lot of wood. Not only do you have access to a lot of wood, is that you can transfer it to other settlements if you don't like islands. So you can take it and transfer it to your other settlements. Boats. Shacks already built all over the island. The Mylar King's not going to bother us since I have the beacon set. So what you can do is you can take the shack and you can build it all over the island. You can build stuff. You can't scrap these cargo crates, which kind of sucks. Holy snap. Don't mind if they do. But you can actually help if you're lockpicking. It's because on here, it is full of like wood and stuff. Not only that, is you have access to a lot of steel, wood. But if you come right up here, go through this area, there's a bunch of safes with good special gear and stuff in them. You can scrap all these or lockpick them to help you for lockpicking, and you get a fair amount of steel. Now I'm going to kill that glowing Mylar King, or Mylar Hunter. Where did he go? Starlight Hunter. Things, an artillery smoke grenade. Where is it? Right there? In the water. Up on this. Come on. You can XP farm it after setting up beacons on the island. It has the biggest building budget. It's another thing, it's the biggest building budget. So it has a larger building budget than anywhere else in the game. Come on, the lobster. It's crippled. Oh, legendary missile, a wounding missile launcher. Great. That was wonderful. So, I guess it for this part. So that is it for the top 6 settlements in the Commonwealth. Well, you know what? I'm going to put a bonus one up here. The bonus one is called the Trafficking Boathouse. Trafficking Boathouse is unique for these reasons. It has a low amount of... It has fair building space. Has already built... Well, no. Has already built beds up here. Wait a minute. No, it does not have already built beds. Never mind. I was having a memory issue. Areas like this, you can store. You already have areas where you can store your stuff. Your stuff will save in here if you store it. Trust me, you can store all your things in here. Unless if you want to. It does have laser traps, and it is covered in blood bugs. I suggest you come here somewhat early in the game. So make sure you're high level enough to store blood bugs. As an area for farming, you can set up farms and stuff here. It's covered in blood bugs and dead Brahmin. Gourds, just gourds laying around. A lot of water for setting up purifiers. If you like already built areas, you can set up, you can bring Sean here. You can tell Sean to come here and bring some settlers and think of it as like an entire family area. Or if you want to have like an area where if you download mods to where you can have like double beds, you can upgrade the place and have like a personal manor here. It was not a manor, but a personal place here. And that finally wraps it up.